Alright, welcome back to the channel. I have a channeled message because I just received confirmation that I should go ahead and give y'all this message. So this channeled message is from Drake's God's Plan. So this is coming from somebody who look good but don't have anything to offer you. They want to drain your energy, and they are looking at you living in your purpose, and they're walking around asking themselves, what is their purpose? They're asking the question of what's the purpose of death, what's the purpose of life, and why they should take risks, because they're seeing you living in your purpose, and they're seeing you take the risk of being judged, being called a liar, being questioned, and they want to know why you doing what you doing. And you're just saying, I'm doing these things because it's going to ultimately lead up to me leaving behind a legacy. And it also confirms the fact that you were born and that you were here, and it confirms your mother's existence. They're also asking why do they want to be remembered, because they are trying to ask you, why do you want to be remembered? Like, what's so special about you? And your only answer for these things in regards to these people is because it's God's plan. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing because everything has its purpose. And anything negative that people are wishing upon you, your family, even that has a purpose. And also because even Jesus had a Judas. That's also one of the channeled message, that God wants you to have everything that you want to have, anything you can actually think of. And the haters want you to show them why they feel the way that they feel towards you. You're also the prototype for authenticity, happiness, and joy, and true connection to source. So that's the channel message. I'm gonna pull some cards and see, what else we can get about this situation. So you are doing God's plan. Anything that you have been questioning yourself about, anything that may seem to be hard, trust that it has a reason. So, guilt. These people are operating out of guilt. I'm hearing that they are coming to you because they have a guilty conscience. They are communicating with you out of guilt. They're operating in guilt. They're in low vibration, doubt, fear, worry, scarcity, a lack mentality. And they want to see if you can shift them in some sort of way, because even that has its purpose. You connecting to them in some sort of way is God's plan. All right, let's use my alternate reality tarot deck to get some info on this. Maybe what you look like at this time, or more insight on what they look like and why they feel guilty, and why they think that you can solve their problems or whatever. Let's see. All right, Judgment. They see you looking like this. They see you in a high place, creating and holding yourself on your throne like you're very judgmental of them, and you can have this energy of discernment about yourself over your life. You know how to pick and choose your battles, and you also know that God favors you, that you are ordained and freaking anointed, that you're a chosen one, and that all of the work that you've put in has deemed you in a high status. You know, a judge is one of the highest in courts. One of the highest in the courts. So that's what you looking like to them. Like you get to tell them, oh, you guilty, and you about to convict them for all of the trauma, all of the pain, all of the things that they have, unjust things that they have been doing out here in these streets. That's what I'm getting. This is also confirmation of the reason why I'm on here for that too, because that's just funny. Let's see. What's going on behind the scenes that you cannot see? They're facing judgment at this time. What do they do? Okay, so I'm picking up that they have been emotionally manipulative at this time. 7 of Cups. They've been casting emotional illusions, like playing with your emotions, and they're guilty for it. And it's caught up to them. They no longer have the ability to show up in all of their, oh, they look good, but it's really nothing behind it. Let's see. What's in the positive end? Six of Coins. So you've left behind feeling left out. You got some backup. You got people that can confirm that you are who you say you are, and that you really be out here doing what you say you be doing, and that you are your authentic self. That's what I'm picking up on. You don't have no reason to lie to people, to scheme, scam, trick, lie. You don't be playing with people's emotions. You're solid out here, and you surround yourself with other solid people too. You know, you surround yourself with people that do the stuff that you do, and they can confirm everything that you be picking up on with your discernment. That's on the low vibrational end. Hold on, them too many cards. Alright. So on the low vibrational end, they still trying to hide. They trying to hide this though. They going in hermit mode, going in isolation. But I'm also picking up on the fact that your judgment has sentenced them to solitary confinement, is what I'm hearing. For all of the guilty things, for all of their convictions, whatever they have been found guilty of, All of the crimes that they done committed, all of the emotional manipulation, all the emotional trickery. Let's see what's in the next 7 to 14 days. That's the truth. That's the truth, honey. Ace of Swords. They are being cut out. They being summoned to the big houses. They going to the slab. Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. And this is your wish fulfillment. Your emotional fulfillment. You're gonna be somewhere, getting a contract, getting a check on the beach. You're gonna be rewarded. You go to court. They owe you some money or whatever. The judge say boom. We going with the plaintiff. We rewarding you for telling her the truth, and they are being found guilty. That's what I'm picking up on. They've been trying to emotionally manipulate you, trying to get you to play into their lies, and they found guilty for that. Let's get an affirmation card to wrap this up. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. So you can feel good about knowing that these people are going to reap what they sow from what they did to you. Whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say nothing is more important than that I feel good, I want to find a reason now to feel good, you will find an improved thought. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want. And that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on your physical body. And it takes its toll on the amount of wonderful things that you are allowing to come into your experience. I'm also picking up on the fact that these people was trying to claw and get into your mind and make you feel not good. But whatever it is, you have been led here today to get that confirmation about what has been going on. These people have been emotionally manipulating you, saying things to get into your mind, trying to plant the seed of doubt, fear, and worry, trying to manipulate your vibration. And you are led here to this message to cut the illusions, to give you clarity and confirmation and peace in your mind, to tell you that you have nothing to feel bad about, that you should want to find a reason now to feel good, and that you're supposed to feel good, and you should feel solid about who you are and what you have. And that's the reading. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.